Sports fans, thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the Charlotte Hornets. So the Hornets win the tip. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Scola. Jackson is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Shane Battier. And it's Yao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Houston on the break. McGrady's running. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Walker against Battier. Outside Williams. Three-pointer. The Rockets pull it in. McGrady passes to Yao. Kicks to Scola. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
It's his first trip to the line. And so Luis Scola nails both of them. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Jackson with it. Pass to Yao. Battier dishes to Scola. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
4 on the clock. Batum attacking, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
But he still makes it look good.
Jackson, good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Right through the D for the layup.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Now here's Walker. Outside, Batum. Outside, Walker. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of this game. The first free throw is good. And it's tied. Up with that one. And it's Houston's ball. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Walker. Scola sets a screen for Jackson. Feeds it to Battier. Reverses. He takes it up and lays it in.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Now here's Walker. Battier with the steal. It's tipped. McGrady outside. Picked by Yao. Battier the pass to Jackson. Yao dishes to Jackson. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. We talked about the impact players on these two teams, the ones who can take over a game single-handedly. And he told me that Michael Kidd-Gilchrist may already be in that category. He said he's a guy we've got to account for. He's just so relentless. If you're not ready to match his intensity level, he'll make you look bad. And Kevin, he said if they can limit his impact on the game, that will certainly help.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And that one's good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Cody Zeller comes in for Marvin Williams. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. Back to McGrady. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
The Hornets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. 1:16 left here in the opening quarter. And there's the pass to Hayes. They set the pick. Hayes with the screen for McGrady. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
So it's the Hornets now. The Rockets making the shot. Clock is at 3. Here's Lynn. Brooks kicks to Hayes. Second chance shot, and Mutombo finishes inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the basket by Kaminsky. Houston leading by 7. Now here's Brooks. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. It's blocked. Batum inside the three-point line and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter. Rockets ahead. They lead by 7. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte.
I realize this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting a lot of those second chance opportunities. Those can be hard to come by sometimes.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Carl Landry is out there with Shane Battier, and it's Mutombo. Then there's Jackson, and it's Francis in at the shooting guard. Here's Walker. After Carl Landry's bucket, Walker goes in. Landry grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
To the left wing, here's Francis. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Steve Francis.
Hornets trail by 11. Outside, Walker. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. The three-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Walker against Jackson. Passes it to Mutombo. Battier for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Landry kicks to Battier. There's the dish to Landry. Puts up the baby hook. Shot is off. Great D that time from Batum. So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 11. Walker dishes to Batum. Outside, Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go. And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist by Walker. Batum's got his second basket of the game. Rockets leading by 9. Battier outside. On the wing, Jackson. Defended by Batum. Jackson passes to Landry. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
You can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for Charlotte. And a change for the Rockets. Yao checked in for Mutombo. Now, here's Walker. Three-pointer. And good on the basket. Book it. Walker's got 7.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Jackson kicks to Battier. And the ball travels out of bounds. Last touch by Kid Gilchrist. Yao kicks to Battier. Jackson dishes to Yao. Here's Francis, defended by Batum, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Houston. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And yes, sir, that one drops. Jackson's got 6. Hornets trail by 10. And it's Walker penetrating. He's looking for Hawes and finds him. Batum, good. Batum's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Jackson passes to Francis. And Jefferson sends it back. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Outside for Jefferson. Misses the 3. Rockets leading by 8. And here's Jackson. 6 points for him. Battier kicks to Yao, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Zeller comes in for Spencer Hawes. Lamb, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now here's Kaminsky. Back to Lin. 6 to shoot. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. Houston in the lead. Brooks dishes to Battier. Back to Brooks. 1:30 left in the first half of the game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That's his first foul. Houston making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Got a piece of it. Outside, Lin. Dishes it to Kid Gilchrist. Back to Lin. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline J on the way. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as many as 11 points.
They did a good job in the first quarter getting themselves to the line, but here in the second, they've gone away from it.
Yeah, everything's been perimeter-oriented, and you have to be hitting shots to play that way.
56 seconds left in the first half. McGrady passes to Battier.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Rockets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw drops for Battier. Both free throws good from Battier. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Here's McGrady. He has 6. Battier outside. Screen by Scola. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Scola's got 4 points in the quarter.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now here's Lynn. The feed now to Zeller. He dishes it to Kid Gilchrist. No luck. Some solid defense from Battier. Houston leading by 12. Floats one up. And Hayes kicks to Battier. Poked away. Now Lamb. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And down it goes just as the clock hits.
How about the...
And we finished one half of basketball. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. One of the stories here, Luis Scola getting it done today.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Williams down low with Jefferson. Batuma's out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now here's Jackson. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
They set the screen to the inside. Battier dishes to Scola. Clock at 4. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3 seconds off.
Charlotte ball.
Hornets trail by 12. Walker goes in, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Walker's got 9 points. Walker's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Jackson kicks to Battier. Here's Scola. Excellent D there from Williams.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Rockets leading by 10. Tipped away. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. For the finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
All right, Charlotte.
Carl Landry's checked in for Luis Scola.
The Hornets dance team, make some noise. Fans, that was
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Jackson against Walker. Back to McGrady. Landry with a screen for McGrady. Just 5 on the clock. Batum brings the double team. The Rockets with another miss. Hornets trail by 8. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Batum. Stolen by Landry. Walker against Jackson. Landry. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Landry's got 6 points.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
And they're able to recover. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Walker against Battier. Here's Walker. 9 points in the game so far. And he uses the glass on the layup. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now, here is Landry. He's got 6. Good on the shot. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for him here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And, Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Charlotte making some changes. Cody Zeller's checked in for Williams. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And so it's Charlotte with it. Outside, Walker. Jefferson inside. He's up against Mutombo.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Francis. The shot is off. Some solid defense there from Lin. Hornets trail by 14. Stolen by Landry. And here we go. Houston running again. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Landry's got 6 points in the quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here's Brooks. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. 5 on the clock. Pass to McGrady. Launches it. Batum grabs the miss. Lin against Mutombo. It's stolen by Mutombo. Here's Francis. Brooks right side. 50 seconds left to play here in the third. And Jefferson sends it back. They get it back. Landry gets the bucket. Hornets trail by 16. And it's Walker penetrating. Shakes him. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Take a look at what Kemba Walker's done. He has 11 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jefferson. Paz comes in for Zeller. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Nicholas Batum. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
On the wing, Brooks, guarded by Walker. It's stolen by Kaminsky. There's Lynn with the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Houston on top, up by 12. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
A few minutes passed by, I hear a buzzing noise. It was that chick with some of Ignorance's voice. She said, "Prophet, we got you beat. By the way, I'm Mr. Ignorance's wife, the seat. But enough talk now for your hit."
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
Rockets leading by 12, and so in the game for the Rockets. We've got Scola. Hayes out there with Shane Battier. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Jackson in at point guard. And yep, couple bounces, and it falls.
Bobby Jackson.
Jackson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Rockets. Battier against Walker. Kicks it to Kid Gilchrist. Off target with his three.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Hey. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Jefferson's checked in for Kaminsky, and it's Batum in for Lamb. Now here's Jackson. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And the free throw, no good. Hornets trail by 13. Pass to Batum. Williams kicks to Walker. Launches it. It's hauled in by McGrady. McGrady's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Jackson with it. Williams picks him up. Jackson passes to Yao with the fadeaway. Cannot hit. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Walker goes in. Stolen by Jackson. Tipped away. Outside Williams. Outside Kid Gilchrist.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
And they need a timeout, Kevin. They haven't been boxing out like they need to, and they're giving up a ton of second-chance points.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, "We've put ourselves in the corner, and now we've got to fight our way out." Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Marvin Williams. That's good from Kemba Walker.
Going to the line, Kemba Walker.
Kemba Walker hits them both. Rockets leading by 11.
Rockets call timeout.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Yao. No luck. Jefferson with some nice D. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. From deep. They grabbed their own miss.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by Walker. Back to Jackson. Here's Yao. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Batum with the ball. Out to the right wing. And it's Walker penetrating. That's good. Walker's got 12 points here in the second half.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
They recover it, and he gets the bucket.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Hornets trail by 14. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Charlotte moving the ball around. A shot by Batum, no good. Houston leading by 14. Jackson dishes to McGrady. There's the double team with Walker. Scola, a screen on Walker. Battier for three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Zeller's got his third rebound tonight. And Walker kicks to Kid Gilchrist. And the three off target.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Jackson kicks to McGrady. A baseline J. And he gets the jumper to drop. McGrady's got 6 here in this quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Walker against Battier. Outside, Batum. Down low, here's Zeller, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Certainly that shot well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Scola passes to Jackson. Scola, a screen on Walker. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Just a fantastic game for Jackson. He has 8 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Jefferson. P.J. Hairston comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Lamb is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Rockets.
2 great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 15. 50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Hawes. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for P.J. Hairston. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in. for Lamb, and it's Kemba Walker in for Jeremy Lin. Now here's Brooks, following the miss by Kemba Walker. And that one's good, Francis.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
Here's Walker, following the score by Houston. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Back to Batum. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. Here's Francis, defended by Batum. So we see the Rockets taking the win here.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Portland Trail Blazers. For Portland, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. One of the bigger stories this offseason, where would LaMarcus Aldridge wind up? Ultimately, he chose to leave Portland. How much does this set the Trailblazers back, Shaq?
Pretty far.
It's time to get away.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and Houston. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Grant, and it's Fox, and there's Bryant, and it's Lou in at the point guard position.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because it just settles you down a little bit.
I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath.
有听到吗？
As he got to the spot, too.
Lawson gets to Monteunus. Kobe with the steal. And here's the fast break. And the rejection by Harden. Monteunus dishes to Harden. Now the feed to Monteunus. That three off the mark.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Fox passes to Lou. Left side, Kobe. The three. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Harden against Kobe. Monteunus has the open look. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Monteunus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Lou. Lawson defending. Grant outside. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. No good from the wing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Harden kicks to Howard. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And they get it back.
There we go, yo. There we go, yo.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's Harden with the drive. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Pass to Fox. Here's Lou. Grant with a screen on Lawson. Lou. The three-pointer off the mark.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Harden. Ariza outside. 6 on the shot clock. Harden outside. Misses the three. The Lakers trail. Teardrop shot, and Bryant with the lay-in.
Yes, that is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. A lot of his strategy is focused on Dwight Howard, and rightly so. He said, we know Dwight can do it all, and it is going to take a 5-man effort to slow him down. He can finish, block shots, rebound. The guy is almost 7 feet of pure muscle, and there is just no way to handle him one-on-one. If there is a way, the NBA hasn't discovered it yet.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Moniunas dishes to Howard. Harden right side. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Grant. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Lou. The pass to Bryant. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Ariza. Howard kicks to Moniunas. Feeds it to Ariza. And Lawson, here we go. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Shake a booty. Shake a booty.
1:46 left here in the first quarter. Beverly the pass to Jones. Back to Beverly. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Brewer is just a Capella. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Outside, George. Floats one. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. For Houston, they have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
Brewer hits them both. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Here is Shaw, covered by Brewer. To the middle. Harper, no good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
To the paint. And Beverly gets to Ariza. Hits the three-point bomb. Ariza's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Harper against Beverly. That's tipped. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That is his first foul of the game. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. The shot by George, wide open. George missing again. Houston in the lead. Here's Beverly. Ori with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Jones is running. Kicks it out to Ariza. Beverly wide open. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Patrick Beverly.
有听到吗？有听到吗？
9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Harper, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that up.
有听到吗？都没有是。
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side outs for them the way they swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
Like or handball.
Yeah, either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Ori. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Shaw.
那一天用火箭打越真哦，火箭队现在还是很好用。
Inside. Ryder, then the pass to Manson. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Shaq.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Harden dishes to Brewer. Clock at 6. Back to Harden. From downtown. That one falls. Coming off Lawson's feet. That's now 8 points for James Harden.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
And he gets it to go. Harden's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
To the inside. Here's O'Neal. And that one is hammered home.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Harden on the way. 10 points for him. Lawson outside. Lets it go with a 3. Harden, no good. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Ryder. Pass to Ori. He kicks it to O'Neal. Here's Ryder. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Shaw passes to Ryder. To the inside. Montejunas with the steal. And it's Houston on the break. Offensive rebound. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
They just haven't been able to contain Harden. He has 11 points and 2 blocks. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Grant with a screen on Beverly. Lou passes to Grant. Here's Fox. Drills it from outside.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
It's Harden with the drive, and he jams it with authority.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul. Houston making a switch. Ariza's checked in. Here's Lou. Comes up empty down low. Rockets leading by 4 to the paint. And Ariza with the stuff.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
A pass to Fox. Here's Lou. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
George is checked in for Manson. Kicks to Kobe. Passes to Lou. Outside, George from deep. And the Lakers with another miss. And here is Brewer. And that one's good. Beverly. And now it's a 9-point Houston lead.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
The kick out to Bryant. Shot to stop the run, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hands.
And Beverly gets to Ariza. Here's Capella, defended by George.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Houston leading by 6. 29 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Brewer kicks to Beverly. Ariza dishes to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline J on the way. Good. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
湖人队好烂哦，这船型湖人队。
7 seconds left to play here in the half. George, that's a 2-pointer, but they recover it.
我火箭队好吗？
Houston on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's Lawson in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Harden, that's good. Harden's got the lead back up to 10 now for Houston.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Dishes it to Grant. He feeds it to Kobe. Back to Grant. Lakers working the ball around now. Kobe, that's for 2. Rockets with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Harden the pass to Lawson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And the Rockets lead by 13.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Poked loose. Stolen by Harden. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
火箭队是哈登自干的。24号就要先选走火箭队了，不要让56人用。
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Knocked away. Eunice with the steal, and it's Houston on the break. Here's Howard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Howard's got his first points of the game.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Horry's checked in. So it's the Lakers now. 17-point game. Count the bucket.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Shaw's checked in for the Lakers.
糟糕，24号。
Houston leading by 15. Lawson drives in. He dishes it to Howard. Out to the right wing. Here's Eunice. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Eunice has got 6 points.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
And it's Grant in the corner, and the pass to Horry. 5 to shoot. Here's Shaw. Offensive rebound.
Wow. O'Neal.
Here's Shaq. And he dumps it down.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
And here's Harden for 3. Shaw with the rebound.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Grant. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Dwight Howard. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
球给登登。
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Lawson. Harden outside. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Lawson against Bryant. It's stolen by Lawson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
The dish to a reason. Harden inside the three-point line, and the jumper is good. Harden's got 20 points. Lakers trail by 16. Shaw passes to Horry. There's the feed to Grant. Pass to Kobe. Screen by O'Neal. And finish off by Bryant.
Shaq doing a nice job setting that screen.
And here's Houston. They led by as many as 18 points. Harden right side. Eunice kicks to Harden. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Now the Lakers on the break. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Madsen, he's checked in for Shaq. Fox comes in for Grant, and it's Harper in for Bryant. Beverly dishes to Ariza. Stolen. Fox passes to Shaw. Shoots from 12 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
等一下
Jones
场
kicks to
啊！
Brewer. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Jones off the screen, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Here's Shaw. Misses. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Lakers trail by 13, and on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got Ori, also Fox out there. And it's Harper in at the 2 spot. Ori a screen on Beverly. Ori passes to Fox. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Madsen, and that one's on target from the wing. Madsen's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the
跑得好
Lakers.
慢。
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well this point got across, guys.
Here's Fox, covered by Brewer. Here's Kobe. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Houston leading by 11. Harden dishes to Howard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Grant outside. Clock at 6. Bryant. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Well, that's going to be a throwdown every time with that mismatch inside. I mean, he's just too big and strong for him.
Harden outside. In the corner, Modiunas with it. Now here's Beverly. Tight defense on him.
Dun, dun.
Back to Harden. And that one comes up a bit short.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Lou. No good. And Houston the other way now. They led by as many as 18 points. It's Harden with the drive, and he gets it to go. Harden's got 22. Los Angeles calls timeout. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Fox kicks to Shaq. Inside runner. Oh, that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting. We got a ball game now, fellas, no doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing after the steal and run out.
Yeah, and little sequences like that can change the complexion of a game. Suddenly, the pressure now on the team with the lead.
Harden, no luck.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Lou passes to Fox. And Modiunas picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
Kobe, the pass to Lou. Kobe against Harden. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bryant, and it's denied. But he recovers it. Another block. Shoots over Montejunas. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. On the wing, Brewer. Howard kicks to Harden. And the layup falls. Harden's got 24. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Here's Fox. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
It's Harden with the drive. Misses in close. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Fox. Tries again, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Houston. Harden outside. Feeds to Ariza. Just 5 on the clock. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Ariza. 26 points for James Harden.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
煮饭
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 1:19 left in the fourth. .119 left in the fourth. And Harden comes to help. Grant gets a wide open look. And the Lakers with another miss.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close. Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on this one.
Yeah, I love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
Knocks it loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Montejunas.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. Buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Harden outside. He kicks to Howard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
O'Neal misses.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're losing by 9. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
You know what? You can talk all you want, but I just don't see a scenario that's going to get them back in it.
Yeah, who knows what he's drawing up in there, maybe working on a play for down the road in another game, but whatever it is, it's too late for this one.
Back to Beverly. And a wide open look for Thornton. Missed. So Houston wins it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that'll do it, folks, for Clark.
Dun dun. Ever back together we never ever yeah together we back together. Oh, what to do also. What to do. Oh. Oi.雷霆哦。
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. Well, for Golden State, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. We've heard some thoughts on it before, but now that we are able to look back on the Warriors' accomplishment last season, all the wins, the first title in 40 years, how do you view the season?
the Thunder as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. And it's the Warriors to start out. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the 3.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
And Westbrook gets it to go. And so it's Golden State with it. Outside Curry. Ibaka with some nice D. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Last year, the Thunder were in a playoff battle all season, Clark. Their road record of 16-24, a big part of why they didn't sneak into the playoffs.
Well, when you're dealing with the kinds of injuries the Thunder had last year, it's impossible to be your best, and grinding out road wins is that much tougher.
And really with the Thunder and their road problems last season, both Phoenix and New Orleans had better road records than they did. And had the Thunder been tougher on the road, no doubt they would have made it in.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Stephen Curry. Pass to Durant. The tray. The shot will not go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Curry kicks to Green. Fires from deep. That's good. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, the Thunder had road trouble right out of the gate last season, guys. Only had 1 road win in their first 9 road games. They also had 4 different instances of 4 or more game road losing streaks last season.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Outside Curry. To the inside. Bogut. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Westbrook drives in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Outside Westbrook. Looking to end the run. Curry with some nice D.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Thompson with it. Westbrook picks him up. Curry passes to Barnes. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot 1 more at the free throw line.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can. A rugged play.
And last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group. And nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat. And getting back to Bogut, people forget he's a pretty good athlete. The reason he was drafted #1 overall way back when was because of his insane combination of size and movement skills. That's why he remains one of the excellent shot blockers in the league today.
Robertson dishes to Westbrook. Kicks it to Adams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Feeds it to Westbrook. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Westbrook's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And when you talk about Bogut, I think the Warriors incredible regular season inspired him. He didn't have to be the star. He just had to anchor that deep. Sometimes when you give a guy a specific task to be the best at, that's what he delivers the most.
And he gets it to go. Bogut's got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And the
什么
Thunder
自
with the
干
possession
团队合作哦。
following the score by Golden State. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That is his first foul of the game. Ball stolen.
That pass never had a chance there. His timing was perfect in going after that steal.
Rejected by Collison. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Barbosa kicks to Livingston. 1:06 left here in the first quarter. And here's Iguodala outside. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Iguodala's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And you know, with Westbrook, it fits right in with how he plays. I mean, he is relentless when he goes at the rim and takes out any contact he felt on the way to get there.
Here is Livingston following the score by Oklahoma City. And the shot is good. Livingston's got his first 2 points.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing.
哇，好可怕哦！办公室里最大了。
Spates with the block. Tries to keep it alive. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Iguodala's drive. The Warriors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago. Usually, free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Here's Augustine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Second free throw, no good. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
From deep, Iguodala. And that's not going to go. Oh, And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where
comes from me being 8 years old and
year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. And it's Adams in at the 5. Green inside the three-point line. And that one goes long. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Well, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up. Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball, and he gets it to go. 9 points for Kevin Durant.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Ibaka, no luck.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. It's stolen by Bogut. Warriors leading by 7. Thompson passes to Curry. Green, the screen. The shot by Curry, no good.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Durant kicks to Westbrook. Screen by Ibaka. Back to Durant. Fires the 3. Oklahoma City gets it back. Shot's good by Ibaka.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, you know, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And Augustine kicks to Collison. There's the pass to Kenny. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And getting back to Ibaka, everything changed for him the minute Kevin Durant was lost last season. I mean, defenses could focus on him, and he was the Thunder's only front court scoring threat. And as much as he's improved on offense, he still has neither the flexibility nor skill set to be a guy that can be considered a first or second option offensively.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
You know, talking about Ibaka, last season was good for his growth. I mean, he got a taste of what it's like to be the first or second scoring option rather than an afterthought. Now it's up to him to take that experience and convert it into improvement.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he's willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
Augustine with the steal. By himself. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. Go.
Livingston signed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors, helped their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question. A rare package at 6'7", who's a true point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball off it. And easy to see why the Dubs were happy to get it.
And he gets it to go. Here's Augustine. 58 seconds left in the first half. They set the pick beyond the arc.
Good. Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Spates. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on Enes Kanter.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Dion Waiters checked in for the Thunder. Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Bucket. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP. Oh, my goodness, he's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And Augustine kicks to Kanter. The shot misses. Azili. The shot is off. And so we conclude the...
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They have a nice 7-point lead. Shaq, we'll start with you. How do you think they played?
You know what, Ernie? I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, they up.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of...
And now the third quarter about to get going. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all filled up and on the floor to start the third. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Barnes and Green of the forward set. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. And it's Bogut and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Westbrook. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. It's Curry with the drive, and there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Curry.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
To the left side wing. And Westbrook, here we go. That's good. Westbrook's got 12 in the game.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Here's Curry. It's stolen by Adams. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And that is good.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
Warriors leading by 3. Curry kicks to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 7 points for Klay Thompson.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Thompson dishes to Curry. There's the bucket. Good. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff. Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
And they're running, and here they go. Here's Thompson. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That'll be his second foul of the game. Cantor checked in for Oklahoma City. Dion Waiters comes in for Roberson. And Durant, here we go. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Here's Curry. Excellent D from Cantor.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front. Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Westbrook takes a big high bounce and goes in. Westbrook's got 8 here in the quarter.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Curry against Westbrook. Steps back and shoots. Again, Curry missing. Thunder trailing by 7. Durant the pass to Waiters. Inside, here's Westbrook. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoff.
And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game. It's Westbrook with the drive. Took him no time at all on that one. Westbrook's got 12 points here in the second half. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that, Greg, the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12, 82% accuracy.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
The drive by Green. Excellent D from Cantor.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Ibaka, no luck.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And finished off by Bogut.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clip. set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. Warriors leading by 5. So for Oklahoma City right now, Nick Collison out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Roberson. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Singler in at the small forward position.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Iguodala wide open. And the 3 off target.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Spates sets a screen. Livingston kicks to Spates. Thunder with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Stolen by Barbosa. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Iguodala kicks to Ezeli. And Spates gets it to go. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Got that one up quick. And the Warriors lead by 11.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back. Late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We gotta wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
And, you know, going back to Ezeli, impressive physically, 7 foot, 7'6" wingspan, 5% body fat. If his skill set ever catches up with his natural gift, watch out, watch out.
Augustine with the steal. Singler against Green. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Singler.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. And a footnote to Ezeli. One of his college administrators raved about his intelligence. He cited Ezeli's broad perspective on world trade, globalization, and I tell you what, if Ezeli keeps improving, he'll soon be a serious benefactor of the economics of American sports.
Barbosa for 3, and again, no good by Golden State.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
Warriors leading by 9. On the wing, Green, guarded by Augustine. Iguodala outside. Here's Barbosa. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. And the Warriors lead by 11.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Passes it to Roberson. 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Singler. Warriors with the rebound. Iguodala's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Barbosa kicks to Spates. Golden State moving it around. Barbosa up top. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Sean Livingston. And then for Oklahoma City, Baca comes in for Nick Collison. And Durant subbed in for Kyle Singler. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Maurice Spates. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. And then for Oklahoma City, Enes Kanter comes in for Steven Adams. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Augustine. Tipped away. Stolen by Thompson. Can't get it to go. And the Thunder going the other way now. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Shots good by Durant.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath. You're right. And he gets it to go. Bogut's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Warriors.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Stephen Curry. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Clark, they're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
Looking to get back on track here, and the layup is good. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had them on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at them.
The whole knockout blow.
Different look here for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Steph Curry. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. Waiters, he's checked in for Andre Roberson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Look at that jam. Wow. I mean, just beautiful.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you've got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you've got to take it and make it.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're losing by 7. 9 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy's over.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they hope to get accomplished with this time out here.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch.
Yes, Kevin, thank you.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move Stephen Curry.
When you're a leader on the NBA team, you're expected to carry your team. You take the pressure off.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. We're just getting started on a new...
然后上班了。